Mark, 1,000. Oh, sorry about that. As you can see, issues. Slept through my alarm. Issues getting things up and running. Just issues. All the issues. But hello. Welcome to today's stream. I hope you're doing well. Your time zone is going the way you want it to. I'm going to try to do this very quickly. No major announcements. Work is work. I try to keep things as consistent as I can. But it is a week-to-week schedule. Things can change. If I have to skip a stream, I will try to make up for it, but I can't always do that. Otherwise, I need time off in October, and that is it for major announcements. As always, today's broadcast is brought to you by viewers like you. So thank you very much for your support. Whatever form that support comes in, it is truly appreciated. I encourage conversation, so feel free to talk about whatever you want, ask about whatever you want. Please just keep a few things in mind. One, oh, you know what I should do? Hold on. Alright, I can't. Oh, there it is. Hi. Enter. There it is. Alright. Also, why is it paused? This. Ew. There we go. Anyways, as I was saying, today's broadcast is brought to you by viewers like you. I already did that. I think it was only 3 things you have to keep in mind. 1, my focus is on the game, not the chat. 2, there's roughly a 10-second delay on Twitch, 20 on YouTube. And 3, I tend to get distracted by anything and everything, especially if my lovely wife is involved. On top of all of that, no matter who you talk to, whether it be me or someone else, please keep it reasonable and respectful. We try to keep this a fun, relaxing place for people to hang out and be themselves. So that. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough. Our playthrough, either one works, of Age of Wonders 4. Specifically, viewer suggestion number 3. Thank you for that viewer suggestion. It was a comment, so unfortunately YouTube did not give me a name, so I have no one to shout out. This is why I encourage you to email me your suggestions at sparkytdk@gmail.com, and they can be anything. They can be a challenge. They can be, hey, this is my favorite build. I want to see you use it. It can be, hey, this is a build I've never seen anyone use. It can be, hey, make this build. Use these world settings. Use these physical traits. Use this society. Anything and everything. I encourage you to send them in. And we will try to keep this series going as long as I keep getting suggestions. That's all it comes down to. Again, I can be emailed at sparkytdk@gmail.com. As is, we are on turn 72. We are doing an evil playthrough, by the way. So, we're trying to get to very evil. Because the more evil we get, the more benefits we get. Weirdly enough. Everything was randomized for the realm settings. Ooh, that's the thing. Realm overview. We are Void Divide, randomized, Trostling Influence. I chose Regenerating Infestations and Crystal Dwelling. I think I will always have those 2 on going forward. Unless you're like, don't use those. We'll see. Even then, I may overlook. But World Seals was randomized. Umbral Abyss was randomized. Banner Lords, Mega Cities, so we only get one city. Cannot absorb, migrate, or settle new cities. Death Casting and Untouched Realm, all randomized. In addition to that, there we go. We are the Tiny Tyrants. We have Ceaseless Cacophony, Quick Reflexes, and Arctic Adaptation, which means we're fairly hard to hit in combat. We're Dark, Prolific Swarmers, because I thought we'd get more than one city, and Runesmiths, because our suggestion was as many debuffs. Again, a debuff is something that lowers a stat, not causes damage, as possible without using Unbound Tomes. We did a try before with Unbound Tomes. This one's without Unbound Tomes. We are working on our Froststone transformation, and we have to decide if we're going to attack them. Well, right, we're not at war with them, but they don't like us. We don't know where their throne city is. They're ultra... Wow! Hold on. Underground. So they're probably underground. Fast Recruit Party. Oathsworn Harmony. Oh no. Can I lock that in? Shoot. Because Harmonize and Peacebringer are very powerful. Is there... Settings. Interface? Tooltip delay. Before the tooltip appears. Alright, there needs to be another option to lock tooltips in, like middle click or something. Because the fact that I can't 1, 2, 3 lock this in. Oh, well, son of a bitch. Harmonize. When this unit drops below 60% of their hit points, they will gain 30 temporary hit points. Is very powerful. And the Paragon of Harmony is Arrow of Harmony. They become pacified for 1 turn. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh, they're gonna be spicy. We're a ways away from it, but I think that has locked in what the next tome we are going for actually is. As is, we have to decide if we're going to go to war with them now over this seal, or maybe wait a little while. Play out some of these dens, set some things up, build bigger and better armies. And considering right now, we take a look at the victory conditions. Let's see. Only 2 of them are occupied. 1 by them, 1 by me. Well, wait. That'll give us time to catch up to Sanguine the Atoner. In addition, that lets us build up our armies. And that's the important thing. We're struggling to pump out units just because we only have a single city. And we want to get to the point where our armies are mostly composed of Tier 2 and Tier 3 units. And we're struggling with that right now. As you can see, this one is lacking a number of melee units. It has a Ritualist and all ranged. So, we're going to hold off on that, and we're going to start pumping out, yes, Night Guards. I can make that up. We'll go ahead and do this. And we'll start moving these units in this direction. This is going to stay here. We're going to throw the teleporter here. That is fine. You need the archer, right? Because you're ranged. And we need to swap you out for at least an afflictor. Yeah, we have all pursuers. They need to be trained out. You're melee. Okay, so we do have theoretically an extra archer here. I'm okay with that because we have defenses over here. You're pretty much set. We are debating trading out. These night guards are actually pretty good. Between their dark stalwart, which I don't know what we're getting that from, to be honest. They just sunder defense and resistance. And what we've thrown on them, they're not something to be, like, dismissed. Because if we look at our tier 3 Dark Knight, do they get Dark Stalwart? They do not get Dark Stalwart. So, we actually may pass on the tier 3 Knights and stick with just Pokeboys as our mainline unit. As is. Okay, you're good to go. So we can pick that fight. And I think we will, because again, these guys just kind of need experience. Before I forget, we will throw down a bookmark. Where's bookmark 1? There it is. We're in this fight. Auto combat. We shouldn't really lose much. Great. Gotta level up. Yep, can't pull back, so we'll just wait. We'll clear out the small monster den. Snagging this, because we theoretically we can grab the war tree from here or here. That's not an issue. But snagging this astral dew might not be a bad idea either. Well, maybe from Manaport? Like I said, we are going to have a large number of outposts this year, so we'll let them sit for now. A hero has leveled up, which is our ritualist. We are going healing. I am going to take purging strikes. Okay, so they used. We're gonna wait on this. This is pointless, but we'll wait on the reset. I like doing Conjure Wild Growth for the heal. And we'll focus on a healing focus hero. I'm not going to summon. I think 4 heroes should be enough. Yeah, 30 turns. So it's that weird thing of 4 heroes should be enough, but with 5 heroes, that is, you're going elite armies. Like, every hero has an army that actually reduces the... You know what? Maybe we do get a 5th hero. Let's see what's available. We've got a Delver, a Conqueror, a Collector. That's a Mage. Our Shepherd would be interesting, but it's not needed. Privateer, Conqueror, Crusader. Not sure we're dealing with that. A Fearmonger could work. A Glory Seeker. Get rank snipe. A Glory Seeker could work. It isn't Spellblade. They are useful. You know what? Let's go ahead and get them. Great. And you are actually going to head in this direction. So that's right. And we'll take a look at their skills. Nothing I would say no to. This is a bit weird. Keen Edge, melee training. Yeah, arcane skirmisher. Yep, this is the path I usually go. Straight down this path here. To critical second wind. Slippery just means they don't trigger opportunity attacks. And they can ignore slowing terrain. Lightning's fine. Devastate. So now it's fire lightning. That's perfectly okay. There's nothing I really want to be like, oh, that sucks at. I do need to grab the XP and the foraging training for the next two things. Soulbound isn't the worst thing. I think I'd rather have Purging Strikes, but yeah, we can go with this. We can work with this. Yeah, right. So within the next couple of turns, this guy's going to get attacked.
Hey.
Just to guarantee they have reinforcements. Yep. They're leaving in one turn. Oh, do we make our Spellblade? Our Death Knight's the one-hander. I guess we keep the blade, because you can't do... Oh, wait, you can do wield. I think. We'll check that out later. Otherwise, we are good. Losing one turn, we will falsely announce, a new rally has started. We are looking at trading out... I would rather have a Soother because of the soothing breeze in most of my armies. Than a Bannerman. There it is. Recruit to own city. Recruit. And then... recruit to reinforce vassal to... What city is giving us the most? 35... Mana farms. That is a ton of gold and mana. So let's reinforce mana farm. So what did we do? We said the knight. Is there another? Yeah. And the bannermen. And we'll reinforce vassal to mana font. Oh, do we guard mana font? Join their next mission. And turn. Oh, we got a visor of Farsight. Take reward. We'll throw that on to our newest hero. I also apologize. I will be munching on breakfast. It was a morning. Slept through my alarm. And it was just minor issues with the computer and that. There it is. 7:30. That's it? Okay. Oh, good. They are in the combat. All right. We'll go ahead and auto combat. They still may need to fight this. They do not need to fight this. So now we have a 6-turn reprieve. It's every 6 turns, I think? But they do slowly get what is this? Oh no. Oh no! Alright, the world basked in the warm light of a new rising star, quickly dubbed the Lodestar. The Lodestar guides those who follow the path of order, the celestial, the faithful, and the zealous. Vassals feel their hearts and spirits bolstered and launch crusades against the Lord's enemies. Faint harmonies of the chorus resonate in the very foundations of the world, causing all who hear it to quiver. Those who stray from the path find themselves condemned, yet it seems a force other than Lodestar to that. Celestial units and units with faithful have a ton of morale and status resistance. On the upside, free cities spawn armies to attack their targets. So all our vassals are just like, hurrah! Okay. Unfortunately, we now take extra damage. What fanatic bolstered the Lodestar's light, I wonder? Yep, he's gone. Oh, wait. Yes. That is okay. So now we will take the time. Yeah, so you'll step to here. You'll move to here. So we gain and lose a seal. That's fine. They're not making any headway. We are. That is okay. We've got no renown. So they have to be elite rank or higher, I believe. One defense will give you vision of farsight. That's a bit better. We do have a ring, but we were going to put that on. Oh, Archer's gone. Okay. On you. Close. In my arsenal, I do have a Thunderbird mount. I would like to throw that onto the maid. If we look at primary, oh, sorry. We go here, we look at primary. Right, but we can't do death. And spirit damage is actually not that bad. I mean, ideally, you'd want to do radiant damage. We can condemn. Not that we can really take a large weekend. So we can, we can't do too much. Actually, right, Visage Ritualist? Hold on. Yes, okay. So we'll take you. We'll do spirit damage, oddly enough. We like Sundered Resistance. We like Weakened. And I think that's all we can do, because if we do any more, it jumps up. So we'll remove this. We'll do this. It's tier 2. But that will allow him to wear or use a mount, and we want here. Grab the teleporter. You got, ooh, yeah, clearing out this den. You can swing this way. You go in there. You go in there, and then heal up. Okay, how far are we away to getting this? 10 turns. I am going to use 150 to grab this research outpost. Okay. So now I can do death damage.
Yeah.
If I choose to. And I kind of want that option. Plus, more gold, more mana? Hold on. Trigger the Apex. Not gonna hurry production. Here we go. I want to see structures. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, more. We're getting plus. So this is now providing 15 gold, 15 research. Much, but it does add up. We need to get the smoldering keep in, as that is even more research. Because we're getting the Imperium, we're not getting the 20. So hold on. Our choices are either to go for the smoldering keep or the layer of silk. Of the two of those, the smoldering keep is more important. Because that will boost both our ability to pump out units and technically increase our research. Not much, but that does mean this Scholars Guild is going to be that much more effective as well. So that's the priority. So, but now we're at 20 turns. I almost there's a. I don't know if we can, but there's a nature tome. I'm just like I think we almost have to decide what do we want to put our points into. Either these or boosting the growth rate of our city. Because we definitely want this. So I'm going to wait a while for that. We definitely want this, because this is amazing. We definitely want this, and we definitely want this. I don't think we're going to get to nightly orders. We might get to career soldiers. But it's that thing of like, oh, we're at the stage now where like, if we were nature, probably not a problem. But yeah, we're like, unless we specifically build farms, our growth rate is going to tank quite a bit. Like, we can throw a farm here, that is fine. But here will have to be research. You know, we could throw a farm here, but I'm not sure we're going to grab that. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. We could throw a farm there. Farm or quarry there and there wouldn't be the worst. Snagging this for an extra forester and farm also would not be the worst. So, but I mean, we only have 11 spots left. So there's 20, 21, 22, which will be a farm, 23, 24. Maybe 25, but we can't throw farms down here. 26. Yeah. I mean, 27, 28, 29? But I'm not sure we can reach there, so I'm not going to try. So, yes. Weird things. Because we are on again, a single city. So it kind of changes things. We're gonna go ahead, save battle, auto combat. I don't mind losing a tier 1 archer. Go ahead, take that. I will oh, healthy boots. I like the healthy boots. The fiery wake boots I'll go ahead and shred. The healthy boots... Oh, we can throw on... you. And the fiery wake boots we can go ahead and shred. Yeah, I think we do. Oh, we can't. Ooh. So the outpost has to go here in order to grab the second astral dew. How much astral dew do I have? I only have one, so a second one wouldn't hurt. You don't need more than 3. 1's fine. 3 gets you the best of whatever lightning is. Like, if you have 3 of them, they don't each give plus 15. It's just a flat plus 15 sort of thing. Yeah. Okay. The only other thing I want to check... trade. We did grab the prism, so we need to work our way up to Astrolab. So grab a quest. We'll ask for a challenging quest. I shall return with the Horned God. Oh. Ooh, we may not make that. That's a tough fight. We're gonna need 3 armies. They have readjusted the challenging quests, I think. Alright, we'll work on that. We only need 2 armies to defend this. Oh, sorry. This for right now. So, there is something to say for... taking our hero... our archer... yeah. And our Death Knight can make their way back here, I think. And it's gonna take a few turns. And these guys will make their way down here, and then the 3 of them will fight their way. And we're not going to grab the World Tree, but they can fight their way in this direction to deal with this. I think that's okay. As far as units go, we'll go ahead and hurry that recruitment. You are actually headed. 3, you're good. Okay. So you need to come out. Can you? Alright, you can step there. You're fine where you are. But you can head here. You're headed here. And you need another Poke unit. So you're making one. I think we need a lot of Night Guards. So we'll get those going. We'll get the Scholars Guild going. You're cheap. You're cheap. We can do something. Oh, hold on. Like this. Our production's actually pretty good. Crossfire. Yeah, we definitely want the... Oh, hold on. 350. Again, I don't think it's worth it. Let's trade this out for a Frostspire here. And we'll move this up to here. So there's our next few turns. We don't have to worry. Alright, I'm good with that. Archon Blood, Bolt, Bane of Flanking. We're good, we're good, good. Negotiation succeeded. Oracle has sent the war party. That's fine. Yeah. Declared war with Modern. Okay, good news proceed. Man, no one's giving us Imperium, unfortunately. Okay. We're stealing theirs. Alright. And I think we're doing good. We got our Wart Camp. For 60, we'll go ahead and queue up Palisade Walls. And until this gets down to 100, I'll keep pumping out units. I may not necessarily always, like, buy the units, but I will pump out. Yeah, I'm not going to clear this until I decide, hey, I want this. And I think priority is getting this done. So that's clearing out this den, not this, the den. Throwing down something here to rest, then taking them out and theoretically burning this to the ground. Yep, you're dead. Okay. Nice. Every time we build a building, it seems to shave or turn off. So. Yeah. Letting this go for 3 turns is fine. Into gold. And yeah, so then gold, then defense, gold, defense, gold. Then the apex, we're good. So our wizard... Yeah, this is tier 2, so I don't mind doing this, and then giving him the mount. You get him. You're tier 1. You can head back here. You're a soother. If we take a look at our armies real quick. Well, that's the healer here. Alright, so we can get rid of some of these bannermen. Alright, so this bannerman can head back here. This guy, oh, not you. This guy can go here. This guy can go here. Can't trade them off yet. The soother can go in here. So now he has essentially a ranged healer. The dragon can go here. Another ruler is denounced. We got the punishing orb. We now need to queue up. We need 100. Yeah, it's cranking out those binding fragments. So we'll hold off on that. Anything tier 2 I want to. What can I make for a helmet? Let's see. Oh, we can do accuracy. That's a good one. Okay. I'm okay with that. We'll go ahead and forge that for our mage. You're there, you're there, you're there. You're pumping out that one. I will hurry. Then how about an afflictor after that night guard? You're headed to here. Okay. Nope, gotta wait a turn, because I need to be able to throw an army on here so I don't lose the plus one. You're good, you're good, you're good. Great. Yeah. 18 turns. Yeah. Basically, we have to decide where do we want to use our Imperium. Growing the city or grabbing stuff. If I... How much to boost it? 270. Yeah, so we got a while. Like, I think it's gonna be a minimum of 10 turns. Maybe 5 turns between growth cycles. 5 to 10 turns between growth cycles. Unless we really start raking in Imperium. Which I do want to do. Right? Grab this Tranquility Pool. Grab this Silent Tomb. Specifically, I don't think we get this, but we do get... Well, we still might get the research. We just won't get the research bonus. This here. Because we have a teleporter here, and that teleporter is close enough. But the goal right now is the Sword Guards. So we'll do that. End turn. That's not my outpost. How many... I have 1 scout out and about. When I get a chance, I might want to make 2 more scouts. Oh, speaking of which... Auto Explore stopped? That means there's nowhere for him to go. Alright, you're coming here. Sorry about that. That sneeze hit me faster than I thought it would. So maybe I don't build the scouts then. So their main city's down here. Okay. Well, it won't go in here because they take damage. I am ignoring this, which is probably a bad thing. Yeah. Because there is actually a lot of good stuff. In the Umbral. I just don't really have... like... Oh, he needs an Umbral thing. But I need 50. I do have some gold. I am friendly with you. $482. Jesus. Sheer vision. Do nothing. Oh, they have haste berries. Definitely want that. Because now we can add... Yeah, getting items is hard. Wait a minute. I have a lot of mana. Can I trade multiple times for something like theoretically, I'm gonna buy this. Can I buy another one? No. Once bought, you can't buy it again. Alright, so they are one-shot buys. What did I buy? I thought I bought an item. Did I not buy an item? Oh, this is a unit! Oops! Alright, let me try that again. So we're gonna buy Champion, Wizard, King, Ranger. It is dual strike. We're not gonna use this buy once. Alright, so they are one-shot buys. Oopsie! I bought the Needler. I don't know where he goes. So now if I go to Arsenal, yeah. Okay. Huh. Anyways. Right, I bought the ability to acquire that unit if I so choose. Okay. So we can't do that. Miscellaneous. Blueprints miscellaneous. We could punch out pump out a bunch of these, just because they are useful. Oh, nice. Whoa, wait, what? Whoa, that used to be... Okay, unless I'm completely mistaken, that was not always plus 15 Imperium. Okay, that has significantly boosted our Imperium income. But this is available in 4 turns, and I want to make sure I have enough for it. So we're gonna wait. Army-wise, you need another... Night Guard. So you're headed here. Oh, wait. You're headed there.
Oh.
1257. Really? Okay. Right. You're clear to go. So you can step there. You can go there. So we have gained and lost. And you're headed in this direction. That's fine. Continue move path.
Yeah.
Okay. Building wise, we're good. Unit wise, I think we want to start changing out at least all our tier 1 units. How do I... Because that's a Zephyr, Zephyr, Zephyr. Right, so this should be a Pursuer? Yes. So we need... Okay, so you need a Zephyr. You need an Afflictor. Or we just go hard Zephyrs. Let's go hard Zephyrs. We'll cancel you, because you haven't done anything yet. Trigger this. Alright, we're good. Lost a seal, gained a seal. Great. For movement. banner lords there for defense. Right. 13, that's 2,300, so we should be okay there. Next turn, you guys will start making your way in this direction. Is there another... No. But what we could do is say... You and you, recruit for vassal. We already did that. Helden. Join the next mission. We can start spreading them out. We're not creating a bounty. We've got the haste berries and the mask of accuracy. Palisade walls. Take a break. Actually, till further notice, take a break. So you're good to go. You're good to go. Hold on. You're good to... Well, you need a Zephyr unit, but you're essentially good to go. You were headed... in this direction. You're gonna poke your nose down here, and you're gonna dig out stuff. Okay. Enter. Oh, he's got it back. Alright. And they lost it. So... Gotta remember to eat breakfast. What we can do to be cheeky is... grab that seal. And you guys... go on the march. So now we're making 2. We have 5 spells ready to cast. Great. So now we'll be at 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21 fairly quickly. So we'll catch up to them. We have a new skill, which is Coast, River, and Water Provinces. None of which we have, so I don't care about it. We are saving up for this in 3 turns, which we will have. We lost 5. Not sure how we lost 5. Mark all as seen. Oh! That's how we lost 5. Bollocks. Holy shit. 11, 11. Okay! Trigger this fight. auto combat. I'm okay with that. Then we're gonna get cheeky here. This could be a very bad idea. Trigger this risky. Jesus, that's what I was afraid of.
Yep.
Alright. So we at least get this to help. God damn it. I can't take them off of that, because otherwise I won't have enough to do any. Excuse me. We made the Warhorn, which... Honestly, okay, you have one. You need one. And we'll go ahead and make another. Okay. Hopefully he pulls back and we fight a defensive battle. You guys are exactly where you need to be. You have to stay there so we don't lose the seal. And you're headed there to defend that seal. We're making an archer. We need a night guard. We'll hold off. We're probably gonna have to fight this. God, 2 tier 4 units, 3 tier 4, 5. The living fog is the scariest thing here. These we roll over. Right? So let's save the game. And this will be bookmark 3. But, like, I don't have a choice. This is kind of what we have to make. And then we see how this plays out. So I was catching up. I believe these guys will go before this does. So if they attack this, we will be drawn in. And he's kind of like bait at this point. And if he dies, he dies. I honestly don't care. I will execute all 3 of them if I can get them. Because I kind of just want their equipment to shred it so we can make better equipment. They've scattered. Okay. Okay. You should attack them. Hold on. I think he's in range. I think... Do nothing. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No! If I hit him... Wow! They, They screwed me over. We could do Prelude of Doom. I don't know where they're going is the problem. So here's the thing. I have to commit to this, otherwise I won't have... Really? Bookmark 1. I won't have enough time to do it. We go here. We go here. Really? Alright, and then you guys can trigger this fight. Yeah, this is tier 1, tier 2 disenchant. Build the outpost. For 1 turn. Need that transformation. I mean... I guess we just see where they go, then. I think these guys should attack these guys, but whatever. Their orders are wider. Yep, you're bait. Yeah, unless they attack something. You need one, so we'll go ahead and make another one. Yep. Yep. I can take that in a fight. Ooh, okay. That's just a random army. It is a mess down here. Now, they built up for a while, and it's very clear the AI has not been... Like, the random units have not been sitting there doing their job. Can we make peace with you? That might be something we want to look at. Let's see where they go. Yep. Okay, they're headed in this direction. They're trying to wipe this out. I'm actually okay with that. Yep, there's an auto combat. Really? Alright. Just to even things up. I think we can take out the monster den without triggering
Yeah.
this. Yes. So what we can do is something like this. Right? This enchant. Sorry, pull you back so you can heal up. You need a horn. And you leveled up. Okay, you have foraging. Heal targets in addition to their regular effects. Oh, and level 8. Now, I would take Adept of Shadow. However, he's a ranged unit, so Initiate would be better for soul draining strikes. So we'll do that instead. Poison and bleeding. So if this is healing, we can do poison, bleeding, blind and immobilized, and 3 living vines. Pretty good, actually. So let's do that. We'll do wild growth. Yeah. Okay, we'll heal, we'll take this out, and then that should buy us enough time for the teleporter. We're making to a turn. They are obviously headed in this direction, so I'll let them go. Because that will give us time to build up an army. Our armies, I should say. Also, what do you have? Army trainer and demolisher. Oh, I mean, they're not bad. So you could use, we could use one more. Of these. Great outpost founded, hero leveled up. I think we dealt with that. Yes, we did. Oh no, we did not. Hold on. Our Death Knight leveled up. Okay. Yeah, so now we turn it into an AoE. Yeah, this is just when it kills, it's more likely to trigger these. I'm okay with that for now. Let's turn it into an AoE. Plenty of gold. So because we have plenty of gold, Spell Weaver, Bannerman, Bone Wyvern, Mage Lock. So 100 gold for a vassal, 200 to us. And it doesn't get... So after the Night Guard, do another Zephyr. We're down to 13. Next turn we can grab this. Is there anything else I want? Gain a ton of knowledge, not the worst. Don't need the Crypt Blade, I don't think. It's a tier 4. Maybe. The armors of the champions actually not bad. Perhaps they're throwing on like our Death Knight. And he's going in for obscene amounts of damage. We could use the bandit army. It's 175. This is 400. That leaves 123, 90. We have enough. I will wait a turn. I want to confirm these guys are headed in this direction. We're going to make the most use out of this seal as possible. I think we have enough time to clear the quest, slap down the teleporter, and then teleport back and defend the seal. I think. You guys can go there. Negotiation succeeded. Great. Good news. Proceed. Ka-chink, ka-chink, ka-chink. Getting there. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Why are we missing 2 stones? You have 1. And you have 1. So that's 1. Oh, okay. 2. They're making a bit more. Yeah, and then in 2 turns we give this to him. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, alright. Take the research. That's a dead end. It's an altar of the ancients. Okay. So, you're done, you're done. You're going to sleep. You're building up. Yeah, I think we're good. So they'll be at 31, 14, 16, 18. Yeah, we're catching up. I want to try to hold the 2 at least until we get ahead of them. Have a message. Oh, hold on. It's from the wifey. Ooh. Foodland Phoenix is back, so we'll be going to that. Okay. Must be a slow day at work. She's sending a bunch of stuff to us. Or my wife is sending a bunch of stuff to me, I should say. Eldon needs help, apparently. Okay. They're swinging down this way? I am very confused in where they're going now. Alright, so, first of all, we got a new skill. We're gonna snag that instantly. You know what? I think we're fine. Oh, are they coming after him? Is that what they're doing? Okay, looks like they're kind of defending. So we're not at war with you. We have another Horn of the Restful Song. That is going here. I can shred that. I'm just not sure what I would shred that. Also, some way to forge this into this would be appreciated. I know that's never going to happen. Okay, so save game. We're probably going to need to fight this. Bookmark 3 now.
Yeah.
Step there. Over there. Over there. We trigger this. It says low risk. Auto combat. take that. Close. Go ahead and give it to them. For the allegiance. Great. Step back. Step back. Step back. You can actually make your way in that direction by yourself. Night Guard Archer. Hurry recruitment. Done. Yeah, I think we save up the Imperium. So it's down to 180. I will attract the population and throw a farm here. Meaning, when we go to buy our next one, what we can do is give it 2 turns, blow that up just to grab the key. Does that make sense? Okay. I think their target is him. Yeah, so you need an archer and at least 2 dudes, melee dudes, and yeah, so that army is going to go into them. And we should be able to take them with all 3. A hero did level up. This is our spell blade. That's the more important one. Had another hero level up. This is our ritual list. So, either support abilities. So he has a heal. So this right now it does 10 and it gives negative generation. Sorry. Right now, his 1 support ability, right, just the 1, yeah. Heals for 10, grants regen, and moves status effects. We can either increase that to 20. That's pointless, actually. Or bolstered resistance. This leads to strengthened and gains ranged and a restore. Interesting. This leads to an AoE. But it already gives regen, so this feels useless. Know what I mean? I grab this and it's wasted. Because it already gives regeneration. Unless it gives 2 stacks, but I don't think that's the way it works. Right, and this turns it into a use every turn. I think we pass it. Like, this needs to be either adds another stack of regeneration if it already has a stack or allows it to. Or it needs to be reworded or something. So we'll go this path. Because we can get to here, I believe, by snagging this and going this way. Yeah, I'm not sure there's anything I want to make. You're fully healed. You need to heal. You need to heal. You need to heal. Just waiting. Our ruler leveled up. Okay. So that maxes out our infusion. Is it more important to grab unlimited retaliation attacks? And then stack. I like to stack regen. Because you're going to here to get to this. And then you go this way. Doesn't have a shield. I'm not. Giants can't use shield, so going stunning bash feels a bit weird. Going the taunt might be interesting. One, two, three. God damn it! 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. How do I... Is it middle click? No! Cancel. I'm trying... There we go. I already have one. Oh, that's actually pretty good. So it allows my trinkets to dispel negative status effects. Oh, interesting. I think we're gonna get to this. Did I make an extra one? Withdrawn. Gained a level of renown. Awesome. But useless. Negotiation succeeded. Great. Good news proceed. Ooh, which means now we can get the Litherite Astrolabe. And the Eternal Embassy. So, let me grab that. And the lathe. Great. Awesome. So now, we've got this going. So we'll trigger the Cosmic Conclave. After the catapult towers. This is a better... This is +5 Imperium, but this is +10 Imperium, and mana, and knowledge. So that's a bit better. Our offense... I'm not sure we have an offensive spell. I want at least one turn before we trigger that. Yeah, I think we're good. I think that's the end for this turn. This army's good to go. Our poor Heldens getting their ass kicked. Yeah, but we kind of need the teleporter to help reinforce them. Let's pay attention to these guys. I think they're gonna swing this way. If they swing this way, then their goal is to kill him, which means we can use this as bait. What was that? Yeah, see, they've lost it, so we can catch up again. Who are your fanatic isolationists? You're at war with everyone except Green Brambleseed. They are at war with no one, interestingly. Sorry. Yes! So their goal is to assassinate our leader. 220 all. I like this. Well, they're teleporter there. Boom, boom, boom. 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 Okay. Bookmark. Not that it really matters. Trigger this. Whoever is in on this is in on this. Great. Her leader leveled up twice, I think. Nope, just once. I like the gain regen. Just to make him harder to kill. Because his job is to run in and get everyone's attention. So there is something I've never used taunt. Either taunted it. Combine that with retaliation attacks and stacking hit points. Right? Maybe not necessarily warding bomb. But going this way. You can grab graceful defense, greater fighting, or even just go straight down this path. What is this? Something. Here, let me grab this before I forget. We'll let them. Yep, that's fine. We're stacking Imperium. Frostling Transformation is ready, so we'll go ahead and cast it. Great. Since we're fighting a lot of... Well, maybe not so much here, but up here, a lot of frost. What do I need for this? We need a channeling chamber. You know what? I'm gonna cancel this and trigger this. And that feels fine. And then we can cast Marching Winter, which will provide more ice and snow for us. So that will boost our food. We'll go from like 99 to a little over 100. Production will be boosted. That's fine. And we'll go from there. Is there anything else I want to buy? Let's see. Like, this is actually a decent weapon. It's only mana. Like, I could even buy these to just shred them. The Gilded's actually not bad. Oh, it says right there, this item can only be bought once. Bastards. We do have support units. I am going to buy Crystal Focus. And I am going to go ahead and cast it. Yep, you got the work camp. We'll do this first. Done. Done. You are headed. You're friendly. I just want to see this. Close that. We're gonna reassess you. They're gonna die, unfortunately, because they're gonna get ambushed. I'm not gonna have a way to defend. Unless we do this. Okay. And we'll let them come to me. Lost a seal, gained a seal. Done, done, done. Making night guards. So now you're at war with... Is there still someone I haven't found? With AoW. Who's AoW? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this is everyone in the game. Very confused. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a new free city? Oh, it's these guys. Okay. Okay. Patch of Vassalage in 2. We can give you a Whispering Stone. Yeah. Not much. I kind of wish it gave more research, but that's fine. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, they found a bunch of the umbral cities. We're basically trying to catch up to tier 1, whoever's in first, and surpass them. Got to throw them in there. I don't think you can cast it on target friendly city. I don't think you can cast it on vassals. Just because they'll need the help. We'll go ahead. Cast that. And now cast March and Winter. Turned and denounced. That's weird. Alright, we need to reshuffle this. So you need... two melee. You need a melee and a ring. Oh, this actually works out perfectly. Look at that. Where did Oracle's armies go? Okay. That's weird. Oracle's armies have gone kaput. Alright, knowing they have gone kaput, apparently. Because they were down here, but I can't see them anymore. That's in the Marauder Guard. I guess they could be stealth? But, more importantly, he's gonna come up here, deal with them. You're headed over here to help that. And you're headed over here to help them. We got new research. Ice Coffin is instant. Abducting Cyclone can be useful. Because you can pull something like, oh, it's a charge unit. I can pull it close enough to then, like, oh, it's going to lose its charge, and now it can counter-charge. So we will actually grab that. It will take 2 turns. That's okay. Arsenal. Arcfire Mace. Interesting. Disenchant because I would rather make this. Do I not have void stones anymore? Hey, TC Reaver, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I don't have void stones anymore. Son of a bitch. That almost means I have to go into the Umbral to try to snag void stones somewhere. That's a gate. That's a problem. Okay. I think the armies are still the most important thing. So we'll keep building up armies. We're at 213. That's in 9. That's out of range. This is in 4. So we want 400 to grab Resourceful Vigor. So if they don't move, they gain a ton of hit points. We also still need Dark Vigor so we can heal in hostile domains. Okay. There. There. Here's stepping out. Enter. Now, I may go overboard with the Zephyrs. But we can always just separate them out into support armies. And then convert those support armies into, you know, delete some units, afflictors, and that sort of thing. Yeah, so we're already almost at 20. And in 10 turns, we'll be at 40. And they'll be at 42. So as of right now, we will surpass them fairly reasonably. Allies getting his ass handed to him. What time is it? 12? Oh, it's already halfway. Before I forget, I need to run ads on Twitch. In addition, I just want to remind you, this is a viewer-suggested playthrough. The suggestion was as many debuffs as possible without Unbound Tomes, and that's what we were doing. If you have your own suggestions for absolutely anything to show off and play, this is what I was afraid of. feel free to send it to sparkytdk@gmail.com. We're going to go ahead and auto-combat this. If I lose tier 1 units at this point, I don't care. I'm okay with that. So we kept the seal. Great. 82 tons. So we will double our knowledge income. Anytime anyone completes research, we can get stability, draft, mana, gold, food, knowledge. And research without any ability yields me Imperium. Dual affinity rewards. Research yields both. I'm not sure how you do research without any affinity. Offer nothing, but we will try to do that. So now we have Abducting Cyclone. We'll do Cause Despair. We now have Fireforged Stone. A hero has leveled up. This is our Ranger, and we're gonna go my Asthma Shot in this pack. So let's go ahead. Grab that. Great. You took damage. Hold on. So what we'll do is slide you here, you here, you here, and you here. So we gained and lost a seal. Park your butt there. You heal up. Recruit the Night Guard into a Zephyr Archer. Move the Night Guard there. You've got walls. Go ahead and build a watchtower. New skill available, which is... we do have pole arm unit. But, again, I want to make sure I have this. I want to make sure I have Resourceful Vigor. So, as tempting as Career Soldiers is, I think saving up for Resourceful Vigor would be better. Bounties, insults, good, 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 good. We have a ton of Materium, so that's going to let us get to through tier 4 stuff that much faster. We're building the embassy. Well, that's a little too much. Offensively, I will have to take a look at what we're doing. I know it's not going to be nature, and I know it's not going to be chaos, and I don't think it's going to be order. So I think it's either going to be Materium or Shadow offensively. We are at 19, but again, that heal is better. Our hero, go ahead and defend that. Actually, no, probably should have swapped that out. Is heading up in this direction. So he will clear out all of this. Go ahead and start making the work camp. You are headed in this direction. Have we now found their throne city? So if I go here... yes, I think we now know where their throne city is. I think if I check diplomatic overview... right? Isn't there a way to, like... yeah, throne... if I click this, it shows the throne city, throne city, throne city, throne city. Great, we know where all the throne cities are. Head down back this way, and we'll dig that. Defense for now. You need to hold this. And we'll give you... okay, hold on. What city is this? That's poor Helden. It's just getting its ass handed to it. So we need to shove some units in there to help deal with them. Oh, and I think I forgot to cast Marching Winter. So I will cast that next turn. Ah. Yeah, so now look. Someone completed shadow research, So I'm glad I did this. Save battle, auto combat. They can use, I've got 5,000 in the bank. Great. Okay, so a lot of things are going to happen next turn. So, yet the lodestar. Okay, the golden gleam of the lodestar is slowly fading, its servants lament its diminishing. Yet the lodestar's rays purposely touch the hearts of those who beheld it, leaving a vulnerability in their spirits. As its last light is swallowed by dark clouds, a celestial whisper carries the name of one of the heralds of the lodestar, Penguin Prophet. After the dawn comes the sun, grown slightly darker and less orderly. We are now permanently condemned. Wow! How did they trigger that? That is... Wow. But we got shadow research. So we received some knowledge. And nature. And food. And orders, I think, production. So on and so forth. Nah, not worth doing that for. Pump this out. Move you in there. Trigger another night guard. Research-wise. So, I was gonna take Tome of Sever for disrupting blades. Because we were gonna go on offense. But we're not now. Although the Severing Golem's pretty good. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Otherwise, right, we've got 2 tier 1s, sorry, 3 tier 1s, 3 tier 2s, a tier 3. So, if we look at the tier 3s, or any other tier 3 I want, let's see. Don't care about Terramancy, there's no debuffs. Subjugation, maybe because of Intimidating Aura, but it feels weak. Cleansing Flame. Inflicts Condemned or Increase. But yeah, see, it inflicts Cleansing Flames, but this would hurt us more than them. It's a weird thing. Transmutation again for the melt armor, but feels kind of wasted. And then there's Dreadnought, which warding metals, but we don't really have anything to do with that. Tome of Dragons, there's no debuff unit in there. Like, this is nice. I don't think we need it. What else? We could grab Geomancy. Again, no debuffs. Sanctuary, no debuffs. But we do gain Spirit Resistance. Keeper's Mark, which gives us Faithful. But, we already got the Cold Dark. We can do Transformation, but again, we're not really doing Death, and there's no debuff in here. Can't do Amplification, can't do Cycles, that leaves Corruption. Which... Is it Gloomstrider? Yes. Turns us into Umbral Demons. Which would be interesting, but I don't want to stack the Condemned. Tier 4 wise, our choices are honestly Calamity or sorry. Oh, I can do available terms. Sever. And I might just go Severing and Calamity. Because of Disrupting Blades. And it allows it to deal with summoned units. Calamity is just for the damage. Like, we're not going to use the Accursed Shrine. It's an interesting idea, but Desolate Terrain... Like, this is good. Gives 2 defense, and we can inflict both Misfortune and Ghostfire. And Ghostfire projectiles is just fire and damage. That is not removed by Frozen or Wet. And we get a Calamity Dragon. Ritual Calamity. Yeah, we can Desecrate Land, which is Ashlands. So the only way this it works, but to truly make use of it, you need to go either Ashlands adaptation, or I think it's the Hellcat Primal, so that you look at Ashland and go, ooh, I like that. I can just, that gives things to me. So either Accursed Armors. Actually, with this boost, it's not going to last long. I think we grab Calamity and Severing, and then we go back and grab Shades and Mayhem. And I think that'll give us every debuff in the game on our units. So they can do the only one we're missing is Blight. But there's really no way to get to that nature, right? Because we need Tome of Cycles. And in order to get this, we only need one more affinity. So maybe we do grab Fey Mists for the Fey Touched and the Fey Embrace, as weird as it seems, right? So we ignore Misty. We ignore Clinging Mists. Or in Mist, it gains a random positive effect. And we can do Lingering Mists. And we can start... I thought there was another one. Is it Stormborn? Bounty of the Sea. No. I thought they had one Baywater Pond. If we build a Feywater Pond, all our provinces become misty, which means anyone who attacks us, I think that's what we do. And then maybe if we have time, the Fey mists and cycles. All right, so we have a plan. Okay. So available tomes. So the plan is Calamity and Severing. And then we go back for some older tier 2s and tier 3s. Ideally, the one Chaos one, and then the 2 Nature ones. And then that will guarantee us every debuff in the game. Because we do have ways to condemn. We do have ways to slow and freeze. We have ways to demoralize. Like, just on our units. And reduce defense and resistances and that sort of thing. So, I think we do Calamity first. And our primary things we're looking for are projectiles into armor.
That dragon of calamity.
Perfect. We'll lock in the armor.
In its name.
We'll grab the projectiles. So we're boosting our damage output. Hey, Ongen, hope you're doing well. We only got this for 7 turns. I think I just delete you. And you as well. We keep the Bannermen for the heal. And this is going to be an army. Alright. I can't complain, but I'm going to choose not to. Build outposts. Mostly just because I live in America and the political situation in here sucks. So we'll clear this out, grab the Tranquility Pool, clear this out, grab the tomb, and then head back in this direction. And then after that, are we at war with you? No, we're at war with you. Okay. I'm not worried about this right now. We're catching up to Elyon. We're saving up for Resourceful Vigor. So, yeah. Alright, so we got Cause Despair. We produced a Zephyr. We can now cast Marching... Right? I can't cast that. I can! That would fuck them over so hard. That's interesting. I'm going to cast it on our main city first. So that should boost our food and our production. I think it shaved 2 turns off the Eternal Embassy. Let me queue up 2 of these. 1 there. 1 there. We're good. Now we're down to 165. So we're gonna grab that next turn. I think we're close. I might be. I'll wait 1 turn to make sure, and then we burn this. Grab the keep. Go underground. Grab the layer of silk. And then after that, we just fill things in. And we're looking to win. Orders required. You are headed back in this direction. You're on defense. You're on defense. You need to heal. You are healed. There we go. And they should... Yes, they are in reinforcement range. So we lost a seal, gained a seal. A hero leveled up. This is our ranger. So we're gonna grab that. We could grab her the tier 4 bow. Because we have the mana. So there is something to be said for grabbing this and throwing it on our ranger. There we go. She could use a better helmet. But okay, we're up to 82. So this is gonna be something mana based. That's that. And then after that, yeah, it's eternal studies. So as opposed to making gold, we can make sights. And we're making enough gold. Once we've kind of filled this in and built everything we want to, switching this to science is not a bad idea. And then, yeah, Astral Void, been denounced. Oh no. New rally has started. But we could get a Severing Golem. Spellweaver, Bannerman, Betterman, Steel Shaper, Soother! We like the Soothers. So we'll go ahead, recruit to own city. Yep. Okay, and we'll wait a few turns. We're already started. Province is being pillaged. Ah! Oh no! I don't care. Alright, and then end turn. So yes, I could finish this by turn 125, which is a little early for me. Usually I finish it by turn 150. So, yeah, order gives us production, I think. Can we look it up again? Yes. Oh, stability. Shadow gives us knowledge. Nature gave us materium, gives us gold. So let's see. So bonus to knowledge. Bonus to draft. Bonus to stability. Bonus to stability. And that's pretty much it. Alright. So that's accursed projectiles. Immediately queue up accursed armors. Cast accursed projectiles. Yeah, so we're going to win in 36 turns. So we might pause. Wait. Give me that work camp. You're headed to here. We'll throw down a bookmark. We took a lot of damage. I could probably do that better. I don't need the satir. Wait, what does the satir do? Yeah, it's tier 2. Go ahead and shred that. Welcome to the party. Grab you again. Heal up. Well, head this way, heal up, then grab this. And we'll hold off on that. Orders required. You're headed to here. Defense.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Why did you do that? I must have misclicked. That's a bit weird. Oh. Hey, we have an army. Like an army. So you need to step out, and you need to step out. So real quick, a little heavy on the melee, but you two are headed in this direction. You are headed in this direction. You are headed in this direction. So that's 2 range. So you need a night guard. Perfect. I will rush that embassy. And produce merchandise. And then this is going to be good to go. And then we'll queue up another night guard and see where we stand. Alright. Let's see. Great. Ruler leveled up. Awesome. This is our ruler. Alright, let's grab the invigorating retaliations. So he just stacks regen on himself. Turn to Gardheim. Rivalry. So 40, don't hit him. Alright. So he needs to go this way. We're good here. We're good here. We're up to 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. And then we'll see how close the next person is. I wish it showed the top 3. As is, I think that is it. Let's drop 200. So you and you. Reinforce Vassal. Helden. Guard. Okay. I don't have it. The next time I get a spare stone, I'll throw it in here. Although we're doing fine, we're at harmony, but that's only because of the bonuses we're getting. I'll cancel all the gold, and we'll just work at building up. Like that's plenty production. That's. Oh. That's weird. That did not trigger. Alright, so that's 400. The next turn we'll have 583, so we can grab that. Yes! So what I will do is burn this to the ground. You rest. End turn. Okay. Yeah, if I get to 80 and the next person's like 20 or 30 behind, I'll pull everything off and we'll clear some of the map. Okay, 85. Good, 2. Go there. Orders required. Oh, did I not grab? Oh, I didn't. Alright, well, we've triggered this. Let's grab this first. We'll wait a turn. He can chill there, that's fine. We're not in a rush. Right? Yeah, so this will burn to the ground. And then next turn I can trigger this. To grab the smoldering cube. After the wizard's tower. Well, first of all, accursed projectiles. Yep, we can afford that. Okay. Armors is now research, so let's grab accursed armors. Great. Now if we don't move, we heal faster. Research-wise, it doesn't matter. This just plows us through things faster. Target, if they're not, if they're half of their land, or Veil of Darkness. Target that is leading an army. Burden of Guilt. Burden of Guilt might actually be useful. And we got the skill. A signature skill is available. Oh! Our giant is now level 12. Now, we have been going hard this. So we get Draining Burst or Exhume Undead. We don't want that. Guard Ruin. Useful, but we don't really want Conjure, Dome of Protection, and Mental Touch. Vitality. Poisonous Undergrowth could be worked. Damage Ruin. Awaken Earth or Artifacts is Overcharge. Critical. Amplify Chaos. Or Reflecting Ruin. Or Blink and Phase Lock. Phase Lock actually sounds good. And if I take melee, so if I take 100 melee damage, the enemy takes 1. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Otherwise, Amplify Chaos, Investiture of Chaos, maybe for the crit chance, but we're not really a crit build. The damage rune is good, but target, non-hero unit. So this can be used on any type of unit. You know what? Let's grab the damage ruin, so we're doing more damage. And the artifacer's overcharge. Okay. You do need to heal. Apparently for a couple of turns. The gold vein pays for the outpost. Otherwise, an outpost is minus 10 gold per outpost. No. So, I think you need this archer, you need this archer. So this army's pretty much set up. We need to... Oh, boy. I don't know if they're together. So let's drop down a bookmark. You go there. You go there. Trigger this fight. They are not together. Auto combat. Take that. You trigger this fight. Should be. We may have to fight this auto combat because I don't want to lose the hero. That's fine. You can go back there for a turn. You can defend that. Lost a seal, gained a seal. You guys are going to be in our first all defensive army. You are actually headed in this direction to replace him. So you can head back there. Okay, you guys go there. Huh. One Dark Knight for this army. One Zephyr Archer. For this army, Zephyrs and a healer. You need a Zephyr.
Huh.
So we'll move this one Zephyr in this direction and just delete you. And then queue up another Zephyr. And we'll let that sit. I could grab pillaging, but I don't think we need it. I have 178. I have that. Let me grab the excavation before I forget. Go back underground. Go to him. And we'll start excavating things. Back we go. Manifold seems to have things mostly under control. Again, poor Helga needs all the help he can get, and we're gonna wait. I have a Whispering Stone free, so we'll just give that to you. So when we lose the bonus of the Cosmic Conclave, the stability won't go down as much. It will still go down. It just won't be as much. And we'll let that sit. Is there a tier 5? Because at this point, like, we want to do death damage. I don't think we have enough binding fragments. We want distracted. We want diseased. Weakened. Oh, you know what we might want to save up for? I don't think... And that's 2. Because otherwise, without this, I don't think he can inflict weakened. I don't think. Hold on, let's take a look at our hero. Our main hero. Alright, he does have Call the Weak. So physical range and magic attacks inflict weakened, but he does not. So yeah, so giving him weakened... Excuse me. This... diseased and distracted is pretty good. And I think that's what we're going to aim for. So we'll wait a few turns before we start crafting anything. Otherwise, I think we're good. Oh, a hero leveled up. This is our Spellblade. Oh, they don't... Oh, in order to get this, they have... Okay. Skirmisher. We could do Initiative Chaos. Like Adaptive Shadow for that Spirit Breaker Orb. Yeah. Because of our Joy Siphoners... means we absolutely wreck. But because of what they're doing, breaking that crit hit and grabbing Inspiring... No. We'll do Spirit Breaker Aura. And we'll grab this. Orders acquired. Spend. In you go. Orders acquired. Spend. Another hero is leveled up. This is our Death Knight. And we're trying... Oh, who's now level 12. Dark Ritual we don't care about. It's this melee mage. Because now we can use magic abilities while in melee combat. And then you can do Weakened and Disruption. Or maybe not. They have... Well, this is an AoE. This is the unit they're attacking. That, and then... They have a signature skill. Master of Materium, Awaken Earth, Outer Fist, Master of Shadow. Yeah, Draining Burst. Oh! That would work on me. Or we can grab the Soul Draining Strikes for the Remorse. Right? That or Immobilizing Presence to lock them down. Let's do the Immobilizing Presence. I think it'd be hilarious. Great. New skill, which I think was this, so we're fine. Alright, so... Yeah, that burns down next turn. 120. Yeah, so this will burn down next turn. And then we can immediately grab the Smoldering Keep because of this. Trade potent. Do I want to open borders? Yeah, sure, it's a deal. I can't think of a reason why not. Good to know. Oh, cool. Neat. That's gold. Right, the Sanctuary Outposts provide gold, research, and mana. Like I said, it is worth it to go into the Umbral. I just haven't had a chance to. Seated. Great. Wait, can I integrate? No, I can't integrate. I could get more knowledge from mana, but I'm not sure I want to. Great. Don't care. Now we're evil as opposed to very evil. We need to work on that. Don't care, don't care, don't care. We got 1498, 1121. We're building things here. I don't want to boost anything. Yeah, I think we're good. End turn. And then we go... think I do need some scouts. Is there anything... There's some paths here, but there's nothing I'm like, ooh, I want. That's a thing. That provides +5 science. Really worth it. And then we have a nut, so we have that one near us. Okay, I might need to fight this. Alright, no one died. We don't need to fight it. Oh, because they haven't had a chance to heal. Okay. Okay, perfect, right? And then we take the 153, boost the population, grab this immediately, pass Accursed Armors immediately. Area excavated. Great. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we'll give them a Whispering Stone. Then we don't care about. Because we can catch up to this fairly easily. No, hold on. Yes, you're fine there. You've mostly healed, so you head there. Gained a seal, lost a seal. You're headed into this army, which is about to take a hit. You are headed into, we'll say, this army. There we go. Okay. You're headed here. You dig that out. You're defending. I mean, they're going to attack us next turn anyways. So let's throw down the bookmark. Should crush it. Shouldn't lose anyone. Wow! How did they pull that off? Alright, you're going there to heal. Not sure how that happened. Wait another turn. Research there. So now we have another tranquility pool. Yeah, no focus crystals, no arcanium ore. 2 tranquility pools. Great. More science, by the way. Heal. Burden of Guilt, select research. And we want Sever. So we'll grab this.
Slaying a wizard is similar to slaying any other monster. It necessitates preparation. If your mark is prone to conjuring astral creatures, it is vital to sever their connection and remove their arcane crutch. This is achieved through a complex incantation.
Why
by
not the
administering
golem?
minor astral siphoning pests, or, should the opportunity arise, by
Would be
simply
a
slitting their
fun
throat.
one. We'll grab the golem. Oh, that's gonna eat into things. Got the channeling chamber. After that, offensively, what do we have? We've got ice coffin. That's frost. That shadow, frost, order, materium. Shadow. Nature material. What am I most likely to use? I'm frozen, always. Yeah, everyone's condemned now. Outside of this guy. So, not that useful. Baneful Curse. Defense weakened. It's a debuff spell, though. Does that affect... So... More status vulnerability? Well, here, you can do that in one. We'll do that. Work camp. And then walls. Great. Repair. Got that. Hero leveled up. This is our spell blade. I am partial to blind. We can grab all three. He needs the experience, so we'll grab that. New skill. Oh! Not sure we need that. So we'll hold off on that. Turn to Stag Spear. Bounty been posted. Whisper Stone return. Negotiation succeeded. Great. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Yeah, everything's supreme. Once we hit cooperation, I'll probably boost at least one. Huh. Looks like we'll be friendly with at least one Emerald Drelling. We can grab Voidstones that time. Otherwise, we're good. Yeah, we're at 28, we'll be at 30, they'll be at 36, and then within... We're not going to get there this time, but we are very much going to surpass them. So we are good. We as of right now, I can confidently say we're going to win this game. Might be close, but we're definitely going to win. If we can grab that seal... Okay. We might need to fight this. Just because I don't want to lose it. If I have to fight this, it's going to take a while. Yeah, we're going to retry this. Don't know where they came from. So this is going to take a bit. Now, they are undead. Forge of Insanity. Why do they get that? What the hell? Immediately Soothing Breeze. Each turn, god damn. So I guess we have to spread out. And hope we don't do a whole lot of damage to us. Yeah, this is what kills us. Because we're not immune to insanity. See what I mean? We're doing more damage to ourselves. See what I mean? We just killed ourselves. I don't know if we can win this. Yeah, like, I can't... Like, I can do this... But next turn... They'll just get it back. Okay, well, fuck me. Well, fuck me! So that's kinda useful. Okay. I mean, I have to step here and hope my guy doesn't kill him. You have to step back. Yep. Soothing breeze. All right, and then we have a hero. Okay. Okay. Not the worst. Like I said, the issue is that insanity. Dead. Dead. And then the insanity kicks in. And then we kill ourselves. Alright. Okay. That's fine. Do I have a big heal? No. Status protection, though. Okay. Charge. Mm-hmm. There any corpses? Okay, we do that. Okay.
Hey.
They're gonna kill each other. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Alright, so we're not losing yet, but the insanity's kicking our ass. So we might have to give up. The seal after this, because we'll need to rebuild everything we're losing. Because our units are literally just killing each other. Okay, hold on. So you get that kill. And then you step forward. I was kind of hoping he would die. Step back. Damn it! But now you can get into melee range of them. Take the shot. Okay, and then this side is just Bort. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of misses. But again, they're not doing the damage. We're doing the damage to ourselves. Uh-huh. Alright, you're dead. Can't move you, can't move you. Alright, tincture-wise, I think we need to cast this yet again. Yep. Just like that, because we want the status protection. And you're gonna swing this way. Because now if he goes insane, he's more likely to attack one of these guys. You get them. And then we're just gonna have to split these two as much as we can. Oh, there we go. End the turn. Okay. Okay. You just go there, you're fine there. You swing this way, attack them. You kill them. I think we won this. Alright. So we managed to win it, but we took a lot of damage. Because of that insanity, and I don't know where the insanity came from. Look, we lost pretty much all of our frontline units. And a healer. And yeah, it's pretty much our turn. So we are catching up. Now that tincture, once we started to stack the status resistance, became very useful. Yeah, So, let's see. Melee, melee, range, range. So, like, you need a healer and a pikeman again. You need everything. But we're going to call it there. But as you can see, look, now we're only essentially 3 turns behind them, 4 from overtime. These guys are fine. So what I'll probably do is pull them back, pump out units, grab this next time. Anything in here? That's in 2 turns? Oh, we're not going to have enough for that. That's in 10. We'll definitely have enough for that. We don't need the mana. Making plenty of mana. I mean, this wouldn't hurt. But I think we're waiting for that shadow. We're trying to get through the severing goal. God, that insanity is so strong now. And then let's go back for the Tome of Chaos, the Tome of Myth, the Tome of Decay, and that will allow our units to use, as far as I can think of, every debuff in the game. We are on course to win. We do need to grow things more, right? So, like, story-wise, we grab this for the mana, even though it's occupied. We grab this for the Imperium and our quartz. And then we're shoving Imperium in here to boost it. And our Frostspires are under attack. God damn it. This is the issue, is I need more armies. I'm going to have to step away from this. And we're gonna have to try to take this out. So 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that would actually be I think what we'll do is step away from this, move these armies in this direction, let them heal, just sit at +1 for a while. Rebuild, and then retake. No one else is taking this from us, we're good there. I want the Frostspire back. Don't want to lose it. We clear that up. Yeah, we're in a good position to win. It's just a matter of, again, building the armies. Building the units and growth. 22, 23. And then after that, maybe quarries. As much as I want to go farms, I think we go quarries to try to crank this up as high as we can. So that we can build better gear for our army, our heroes. And, like, you know, leave one hero army back with 2 support armies, right? So that's 6 armies here. And then the other, that would be what? 9 armies, and then the other 3 armies either take this 3rd one or deal with our war, that sort of thing. But we are in a good position, so thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. I know that I'm ending early, but our recording session is over. Unfortunately, I had to start later. Like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell. All that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Bestest, come on in and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Until we see each other again, excuse me, remember to be kind to one another. If you're watching live, we are done for the day. How much do I need to make? Real quick, I want to check something. Oh, we can do arc fire. We'll do death. Right? And we decided we need 2. We want diseased, distracted, and weakened. And that leaves 2. And that's at 50. So if I use the next hero point, we can make the frost weapon. And we might do that for our hero. And then we look at upgrading weapons across the board as best we can. This game is about damage. Otherwise, we are inflicting every debuff in the game by the time we're done. We're on track to get every debuff. We already have Condemned. We really can't take advantage of it because of the Zeal. Like, we could grab it if we have time. Right? I believe it's Tome of Zeal. Yeah. We could grab it real quick. But, like, there's nothing else in here I want. The Circle of Zealotry is not bad. But, like, I don't need any of these. But, yeah, because we'll have Zeal, everything else in the game is condemned. So now we do +4 spirit damage in all our units. And we're no longer condemned. Which does then make something like... There are no tier 5 tomes I want. Creator doesn't do anything for us. Eternal Lord doesn't do anything. It's all about death. They need a tier 5 tome that's about ice and snow and that sort of thing. Yeah, there's a whole death thing, but there's really nothing for ice and snow or shredding them around. But I think like I said, I think priority is the Chaos Tomes, the Famous, the Withered Harvest, that sort of thing, and then go back and like, all right, if we still have time, definitely Tome of Zeal, just to grab Legion of Zeal. But I don't know if we'll have enough time in the game to do that. But we are done for the day. Thank you much for joining me. I will see who is available to raid, if there is anyone available to raid. Oh, you know what I did forget to do is talk about sending in stuff. Oh, Simus is playing Doom. Red Wolfie is playing Marvel Rivals. But I will do Sims. So, you're watching live. YouTube, we're done. Twitch, I will run an ad and rate Simus. And otherwise, I'll be back Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. I'll be back Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Pacific. I hope to see you then. Until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one